Man, you are a great Santa.
I try.
Number 10. John Krasinski, The Holiday. In 2006, John Krasinski was just a 20-something who was having some minor success with The Office. When The Holiday premiered in December of that same year, The Office was midway through its second season. The mockumentary sitcom was decently popular, but Krasinski certainly was not the household name he is today.
Amazing! It finally looks like a hit.
And that is why they pay you the big bucks.
It also didn't help that Krasinski only had a very minor role in the rom-com, playing one of Amanda's employees.
I agree.
Luckily for Krasinski's career, The Office eventually took off and became one of the most popular comedies on TV, and his venture into directing bore fruit with 2018's A Quiet Place. If The Holiday were released today, he'd probably replace either Jude Law or Jack Black as one of the male stars.
No, that I totally believe.
Number 9. Neil Patrick Harris, The Christmas Blessing. The 90s and early 2000s were a rough time for NPH. Doogie Howser ended in 1993, and Harris floundered with mostly small roles in sporadic television shows and various made-for-TV movies.
I hate not having a mom.
I don't have a mom either.
One of these was The Christmas Blessing, a CBS movie about a disillusioned doctor who returns to his hometown. The TV movie aired on December 18, 2005. Luckily, NPH was in the midst of his big career comeback.
I can't lose her, William. I just can't.
How I Met Your Mother premiered that past September and was earning about 10 million viewers per week. The show reignited his dying star, and everyone quickly forgot about The Christmas Blessing.
They belong to his mother and my mother, and now they belong to you.
Number 8. Christina Hendricks, Bad Santa 2.
I'm gonna be home late again tonight. End of the year accounting stuff. See you, baby.
Hendricks received widespread praise for her role as Joan Holloway in Mad Men.
It's a very brave person that does something anonymously.
Appearing in all 7 seasons, Hendricks received 6 Emmy nominations for her work. She supplemented this with various movies, including The Strangers, Pray at Night, and Nicholas Winding Refn's Drive and Neon Demon. What most people do not remember is her work in Bad Santa 2, and that's because most people don't remember Bad Santa 2 at all.
I am all about those kids in the Christmas concert. We all participate. Volunteers, staff. If you're interested, you can join us.
Hendricks plays Diane, the founder of a charity and the eventual sexual partner of Billy Bob Thornton's Willie. Hendricks is excellent in the role, and she has great chemistry with Thornton. However, the movie didn't do well, and it was quickly forgotten by the general public.
I'm a good girl, Mr. Cook, but sometimes I need to be bad.
Number 7. LL Cool J, Last Holiday. While widely known for his rap career, LL Cool J is quite a prominent actor as well, appearing in the likes of Oz, Halloween H2O, and NCIS Los Angeles.
You broke the most sacred vow of all. Never leave a man behind.
An oft-forgotten movie of his is Last Holiday. Released in 2006, the movie stars Queen Latifah as Georgia Bird.
Miss Bird,
Georgia.
you had some light bulbs to change or something?
Georgia is mistakenly told that she has just 3 weeks to live, so she decides to go on a luxurious trip through Europe.
I already paid for the ticket, so maybe your plans might change, huh?
LL Cool J plays Sean Williams, one of Georgia's co-workers and her eventual romantic partner.
5 minutes, 50 years, 100 years, a million years. My whole life.
It's a decent little flick, and Queen Latifah is her usual spectacular self in the lead role. Number 6. Dan Stevens, The Man Who Invented Christmas. Playing Charles Dickens should be the role of a lifetime. Unfortunately, The Man Who Invented Christmas sort of just came and went without much fanfare or attention.
I'm just sick of writing tooth and nail for bread, that's all. Should have become a journalist.
You hate the press.
Downton Abbey's Dan Stevens plays Dickens as he brainstorms and writes A Christmas Carol.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge, you and I are going to do wonderful things together.
Despite a strong premise and an excellent cast, including Stevens, Christopher Plummer, and Jonathan Pryce, The Man Who Invented Christmas received a limited release and grossed only $8 million. Even to this day, few people seem to have heard of it.
Is Tony Tim dead?
Well, of course he is, imbecile.
He was very ill.
With that said, the biographical drama is actually quite good and received strong reviews. Well, such is the way the movie industry goes.
Why are you so miserable?
What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as this?
Mean-spirited, cynical.
Oh, yes? Well, you look in the mirror sometime.
Number 5. Jessica Biel, I'll Be Home for Christmas. This Christmas movie from 1998 stars Jonathan Taylor Thomas as a young man who must race from California to New York in order to be home for Christmas.
I want a traditional Christmas with snow and stockings and eggnog and carolers.
I just thought we could have some fun this Christmas.
Thomas was starring in the last season of Home Improvement, and Jessica Beal was starring as Mary Camden on the WB's Seventh Heaven. In I'll Be Home for Christmas, Beal plays Allie Henderson, Thomas's girlfriend and road companion.
I saw you kissing her on TV, you dirtbag. He got me under the mistletoe for 2 seconds, big deal.
It was Beal's second major movie following Yuli's Gold in 1997. Beal proved herself a natural on the big screen, and her obvious talent heralded great things for her future.
Nice ride. Thanks. Just got him back from the shop.
The movie quickly faded from memory, but Beal did not. She confidently finished out her time on Seventh Heaven, and her career continued to flourish in the 2000s.
And this is a real kiss.
Number 4, Carrie Fisher. It's Christmas Carol. Carrie Fisher was a legend of the screen, known for her work in the Star Wars franchise, but also appearing in numerous beloved films, including The Blues Brothers and When Harry Met Sally.
The point is, he's never gonna leave her. So what else is new? You've known this for 2 years. You're right. You're right. I know you're right.
What some may not know is that Fisher was also a script doctor who worked on the screenplays of The Wedding Singer, Hook, and Sister Act. In 2012, she starred in a modern adaptation of A Christmas Carol. Airing on the Hallmark Channel, It's Christmas Carol starred Fisher as Eve, the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future.
Is that me?
He's the only person you ever loved. That's magic.
It's a cute enough movie, but one that didn't receive a whole lot of attention. Number 3, Danny DeVito, Deck the Halls.
I'm Buddy Hall. We just moved in across the street.
In 2006, 20th Century Fox released Deck the Halls, a $50 million movie starring the likes of Matthew Broderick, Danny DeVito, Kristen Davis, and Kristen Chenoweth. The story concerns Broderick and DeVito as warring neighbors Steve and Buddy.
I guess I'm the new Christmas guy.
Steve is known as the Christmas guy around town, but Buddy quickly steals his thunder by decorating his house so elaborately and brightly that it can be seen from space. Steve grows irritated and comedy shenanigans ensue.
Buddy, what's that noise?
Oh, that's the Generac 3000. Liquid-cooled generator. Comes in really handy in a pinch like this, don't you think?
DeVito plays a conniving and mean-spirited man to utter perfection, and he utilized these talents throughout his iconic run in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, as well as many other productions. Everyone knows Frank Reynolds. Unfortunately, no one remembers Buddy Hall.
Tell me about it.
Number 2, Whitney Houston, the preacher's wife. When you think of Whitney Houston, what do you think of? Her angelic voice, I Will Always Love You? What you probably don't think of is The Preacher's Wife, a Christmas movie from 1996. That's not to say the comedy movie is bad. Far from it.
The Henry policeman walk down the street, see your mom, and go, break it up!
It's a heartwarming tale filled with great actors, including Denzel Washington and Courtney B. Vance. Even Lionel Richie makes an appearance.
Used to be a time this little girl could come by here every night.
Yeah, you used to come in here?
Sure. Henry proposed to me right over there.
But it was only a modest success, grossing nearly $50 million and eventually fading from the public consciousness. If anything, the soundtrack is more fondly remembered than the movie itself, earning an Oscar nomination for Best Music, Original Musical, or Comedy Score, and becoming the best-selling gospel album of all time. It sold over 5 million copies worldwide. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. David Hasselhoff, The Christmas Consultant. This Lifetime movie stars the Hoff as the titular character.
Holiday goodies for all! Ho-ho! Ho-ho! Ho-ho!
Where did you come up with that?
Oh, I saw it on the Christmas channel.
There's a Christmas channel?
In my head, 24/7.
Mandy Moore, Christmas in Conway, an ABC film starring Moore as a live-in hospice nurse.
Mr. Mayor, I have to tell you what you're doing out there is really something.
Molly Ringwald, Wishin' and Hopin', a Christmas story starring Ringwald as a substitute teacher.
For the Christmas pageant this year, you will be the stars of the show.
I will volunteer to play the Blessed Virgin Mary.
Eugene Levy, Serendipity, a rom-com with Levy playing a Bloomingdale salesman.
All I really need, if you could, is just if you could enter this account number in the computer and just tell me your name.
Oh, I see. When you put it that way. No.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Bryan Cranston, 'Twas the Night.
Oh, come on, little brother. Don't pretend you're not happy to see me.
Bryan Cranston is a legendary actor, known for playing Hal in Malcolm in the Middle, Walter White in Breaking Bad, and Nick Wrigley in 'Twas the Night.
How did I get tied up?
We ask the questions here!
Malcolm in the Middle premiered in January of 2000 and earned Cranston popularity as a comedic actor. This success led him to the Disney Channel, where he landed the lead role in 'Twas the Night.
You know, those rich kids get so many presents, I figured if we dumped their stuff first, we'd lighten our load.
The movie sees him playing a reckless uncle who takes his nephew on a joyride in Santa's sleigh and steals from unsuspecting houses. And you thought Walter White was a heartless villain. It makes for fun Disney fare, and Cranston is excellent as always. It's no Breaking Bad, but hey, few things are.
It's just I've been having a small cash flow problem. So this was just a tide me over kind of once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.